Um, okay. I post a lot of shitty, cringy things. I know that, oh, that hurt. I fucked up my hand trying to play with an axe. It didn't work out very well. Um, so I know that, oh, maybe I broke something. Probably not sure. Like, my hand functions until certain things, and then it's like, can't do that no more. Like, lifting things, or touching things, or pushing things, or pulling things hurts. Like hell. um, I post a lot of shit. I hate myself for it every single day of my life. But, I post it clearly for a reason that no one else knows, and I am unsure of half the time. I can never be, like, consistent of what I believe in, I guess. So, to me, my YouTube videos are, like, a very, like, shameful thing. Very much so, like, disgusting and whatnot, and the thing that I'm genuinely concerned and worried about is that someone's gonna, like, make fun of me on the internet and, like, turn it into a huge thing, and, like, a bunch of people, like, make fun of me, but I don't think I'm actually that important enough. But what I do personally wish to make quite clear is that I just personally wish for people to try to be respectful. If you're not respectful, I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. I'm gonna tell you to fuck off. I'm gonna get in your face. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. That's the thing. Is I'm just saying, like, I will react in that moment to whatever I'm reacting to. Um, so if people try and, like, harass me, like, I'll be like some shit. I usually am pretty good at making things like a joke and making things to be funny, but it's kind of shitty because, like, a lot of these videos to me aren't funny, and they're very much so, like, serious things, and I really don't want someone to, like, be a shitty person for, like, my views or whatever. Like, if I'm saying something very wrong and I want to say grammatically, fucking universally incorrect, then I'm definitely down for people to teach me things or tell me things or go, hey, did you know this? Or did you know you're wrong about that? Or some shit. Like, I'm down for that. But what I'm not down for is just someone making me feel shitty and someone being like, you're fucking wrong, because I'll be like, and you're a piece of shit. Like, I just hate people like that. And what else? Oh, yeah, in general, if people could actually respect the things that I want to be portrayed as, that would be dope as shit. I know that they probably won't, because a lot of people fucking suck. But, yeah, for literally the whole part is just boy things, boy stuff. Like, I don't care if people call me pretty or whatever the fuck they want to, like, you know? But, like, I would definitely appreciate people to be like, damn, that's a hot boy. Okay, I'm just kidding. No one's ever gonna fucking say that. I'm not an idiot. Like, I'm not the grossest human being I've ever seen, but I'm inside and out. I definitely understand that I'm quite an ugly person. And I get that I'm quite disgusting and that I wouldn't say not attractive, because I understand that attraction is completely different, because, like, attraction shit comes from, like, the preferences of individual people and whatnot, but, like, generically, maybe, I really don't think I'm a good looking person, and whatnot, so I don't think anyone would ever actually say that, but I just personally genuinely would like to be socially accepted as a boy, and I know that that's probably never gonna happen, or I know that people are probably gonna look at me like I'm a fucking idiot. People are gonna fucking look at me and just, like, I just have this, like, thought in my head that people are gonna, like, look at my videos, look at me and go, you're a shitty human being and I'm never gonna respect you, and I'm like, I just vent a lot, and I talk about things that are in my head, and I talk about things that I don't understand, and I talk about everything else, because you have to understand that I'm a human being who has been so secluded and hidden away that I know nothing about the real world. And I know about me and internally me, and I know who I want to be, because I don't really know who I like am anymore, because I don't like anything. I genuinely get really sad. Um, like trying to do things that I used to love is really saddening, and it doesn't really it's not fun. It's not really anything. It kind of sucks most times and whatnot, and so I'm trying to figure out me again, and I think that a huge process of that is actually fighting for the person that I wish to be, which is boy. And I don't really know how to do that, because no matter what I do, or no matter how I want to go about it, I get shit on. I legitimately... I mean, no one actually shits on me. They don't just, hold me down to the floor and just, take a giant shit on my chest or some fucking thing. Because that would be disgusting and kind of hilarious at the same time. It would be, really fucked up, and then... But my brain would probably be like, well, this is a fucked up, funny life story. What the fuck? Who does that happen to? Just you, apparently. Huh? Somehow my brain would somewhat make it okay, simply because of the fucked up-osity of it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, where my hair looks somewhat presentable, because this is just gross to me. I can't do that unless it's, real short hair. The flippy-uppy thing doesn't really work. But yeah, I just need to fight for me. And I can't really do that, or I haven't been able to really do that, and so I'm gonna try and do that. And it's really hard, let me tell you. It's the hardest fucking thing you're ever gonna do, is try and fight for yourself, and to make your own stand, and to fucking ground yourself in this world. Is the hardest fucking thing you're ever gonna do. And I'm blown away and impressed with people who can be themselves, even if they're crazy, cringy, or fucking horrible. They are being them to their core, I guess. If they, being real, and if you're a real douchebag, you're a real douchebag, and if you're a really nice person, you're really a nice person, kind of thing. And I don't know, I respect people that can actually be themselves, because it's the fucking hardest thing I've ever had to do. And it's caused a lot of issues and whatnot. People who can definitely make a statement. They know what they like, they know what they want, and blah blah blah. And here I am, not an indecisive person, but a small person that gets walked over like nobody's fucking business. I wish to be me. And if at this point in time, because I have put it out there, I have tried to be very sincere. I've tried to go, okay, yeah. I want to be, boy. But I want to be seen as a boy. I want people to be like, yeah, that's a boy. And to, get to that point in time, it would be I'd have to either, one, be really popular, or two, actually look like a fucking boy. And neither of them are ever gonna happen, because I'm stuck in this shitty rut, and I'm stuck in this shitty place, and I like makeup, too, by the way. And I'm just I just like makeup, and my goal is to literally be the hottest drag queen ever. Which I can't do, honestly, because Ross made me feel like shit about that too. And when I brought it up, they're like, hey, why don't you just be a drag king? And I was like, that's different. It's definitely different, because it's kind of when it comes to drag queens, you don't have to be gay, and you don't even have to be trans. You just is I'm a boy that dresses up as a girl, right? It's a show thing. And yeah, you can definitely have people who are like legitimately trans, I think, being like drag queens who are like, I'm a lady, drag queen kind of thing. I think. Or is that something different? Because I really don't understand a lot of those things because I'm like I don't know. I guess personally, like, cause like okay, when they're like in girl stuff, you're like girl, okay, and I would be like, yeah, she's a pretty lady. But then like when they look like boys, like most of the time I'm usually like, yeah, they're still really pretty, and like I still like I'll still call them like she, cause it's just like habit at that point. I've watched like RuPaul's Drag Race like two or three completely unrelated, like not even in order seasons and whatnot, and I guess that's what I'm basing all my information off of is like vague, not even interactions, but like vague vague findings in the world. Because, you know, I guess that's how life works, is you just kind of like piece together your information that you pick up and whatnot. And so fucking Ross told me to just be like a drag king. And I'm like, but the thing is, that's not what I want. I don't want to dress up like a boy and like, right? I don't want to dress up as a boy. I want to be a boy. What is my hair doing? It's so grossing me out. Okay. So like, I want to be a boy that can wear makeup, and that's completely different than a drag king. That's literally the opposite of a drag king, because a drag king is like a girl dressing up as a boy, or just in general dressing up as a boy, man, whatever. And it's different. And so this is along the lines that piss me off of hearing people say, just get a really good sports bra and be a drag king, are two things I have definitely heard in my life that make me want to fucking kill myself. Yeah. Yeah. That's not even like an angsty, shitty fucking teenager thing where they're like, oh my god, you made me want to kill myself. I've heard people do it, you know. But that's just in general, like, these people have made me feel like shit with these very fucking horribly, ugh, I don't know how to explain it, and very much so just disregarding whatever this chunk of it and just like slapping some other thing on it. And I'm like, they are different. They are very much so fucking different. And it's still like gender basing the things or something is maybe. I don't know. They're different, and I feel that they feel different, and so it kind of pisses me off that all that shit happened, and especially by like people who like Ross was like, oh, I'm non-binary and all this shit, and they're very Tumblr-esque and just very shitty, and like, yeah, just a shitty hipstery Tumblr wannabe bitch. I don't know, right? They're just that, and for them to be like, and still make me feel really gross about myself kind of sucked. Because it would make me feel gross about having, like, long armpit hair. And I'm like, I like my armpits because it's, like, kind of boyish to have armpit hair. And I mean, I know there's, like, a lot of other shit about it, and sometimes just, like, girls will do it because they want to, but I'm like, to me, this is a symbol of boyism. And that's what that is to me. And to have Ross be like, disgusting, very much so grosser than me, with longer, nastier armpit hair, and like other gross bodily things that I should not have known about, but just, they are so disgusting. And to have them be like, ew, that's gross. And I'm like, it's my body, not yours. So why the fuck is it grossing you out? So fuck you. It's not like you're over here sticking your dang face in my... Just kidding. I did not lick my armpit. That would be absolutely disgusting because, honestly, I'm kind of a little ripe. Just so you know. You're not sticking your face in my damn armpit, is what I'm saying. Although, I fucking wish I would have just, like, grabbed Ross and stuffed their face in my armpit and been like a stereotypical like movie bully and been like, smell my armpit or some shit, and just been like, just rub it in their face, because that's disgusting as fuck. And they probably would have deserved it, because they were really gross and horrible. Yeah, that's literally what goes on through my mind, is that I just wish I could just be a shitty bully to these people. Which is funny, because Ashley tried to convince me that I was a bully, which I was not. I really wasn't. I just told her straight up, like, straight up. Any of it. You know? Any of it. I was not a shitty person like Ashley, and I didn't tell her she couldn't trust the person she loved and a bunch of other shit, so no, I was not a bully to Ashley or her dumb fucking boyfriend, and that pisses me off, and I brought that up because I thought about it, but yeah, because it was just all bad. It was all very, very bad, and I do not apologize for any of that just went down. But yeah, it's like, I really do need to put on deodorant though, like I can kind of feel myself like sweating as I sit here and I'm like, ew, I am moist. But that's only because like I woke up and I just have been running around my room and doing whatever, right? But yeah, there's just a lot of things that have made me feel disgusting. And I know that I actually have to fight for my place in the world, and I know that I can't just like be like, oh, this is what I wish. I know that I have to stand up for myself, and it's kind of shitty because when I have, it always just got shoved down to, and like I'm a very like mousy person, so it would be like once it got like destroyed, I'd be like, oh, okay, and like, yeah, especially when it was like destroying over and over again. Like Ross was definitely someone who fucking broke down me as a person. Ashley definitely broke me down as a person. Kane and all of them broke me down as a person. And I just couldn't really fight and or just be content with what I felt. And then it felt wrong almost. It like felt like I actually was clashing with the world. And I couldn't just be me and be okay with being me. Like before, especially like around these people too, is I would kind of be like, you know, like, I'm the boy I want to be or some shit, or like, I know how I want to be me or something, and then it would be like, oh, it's all just an inside joke, as long as I'm the only one who knows it, it's fine. It's fine, no one's in on the joke, so I can laugh at all of them. They're not in on the joke, because they're dumb. And, like, I was okay, but now it's not okay anymore. Now it's like, I really do wish to be me, but I don't think I'll ever pee in a boy's washroom because they're gross, and I don't want to accidentally, like, I hate urinals, they're so disgusting. I don't want to, like, walk into the bathroom and then, like, accidentally see someone's fucking ding-dong. Like, I'm like, no. Get your junk out of here is gross. So I would rather use a woman's bathroom until I fucking die. Because they're not creepy. And, yeah. They don't freak me out, which is shitty. But then again, I think at that point, like, I don't even care at that point because it's like, they don't know me. They don't fucking know me at all. And I think that's why I did enjoy at least having one person around me at most times, because they did give me a purpose or existence or something, because, you know, out in public, like, I'm like, you just see these people, you just see the surface of these people. Yeah, you judge them on what they're wearing or whatever, and you can, like, profile them or this or that, or you'd be like, oh, and you know how, like, back in the day, whenever anyone would get piercings or anything, people would be like, wow, you hate your life and you hate your body, but now it's like, no, it's just a pretty fashion statement, or whatever spiritual connection you want to make for punching holes in your fucking body, you do you, but there's definitely, like, is that a stigmatism? No. Yeah? No. Like, there is definitely, like, a shitty view on a bunch of shit, right? And so people judge people, that's just how life works. But it's kind of like, I miss having people around me, because even when I felt so invisible around them, I was still a boy, and so it didn't matter, because, like, I felt okay. Because, you know, even having, like, those few people that I felt safe around was wonderful. And I can tell you now nowhere feels safe. And nowhere feels really okay. It all feels kind of like fucking hell. And, I don't know. I wanted to make this video to address a lot of shit, and apparently I just butchered it. Because I wanted to be like, hey, try and be respectful, that'd be nice. Try not to be a douchebag, that'll be nice. Because you know, whatever someone dishes to me, I can promise you I'll dish back 10 fucking fold. And I'm a very... I used to be very... I don't know how to explain it. But I am getting better at standing up for myself. And I'm like getting better at knowing what I believe in and believing in it. And I'm not gonna take people's shit anymore. And so if someone decides to fucking dish their shit out at me and take their shit out on me, I'm like, no. You're in for a fucking shit hurricane, honey. No. And I don't know. Yeah, it's a fucking disaster. But I guess I'm living it. I'm gonna live it. And I'm gonna try my best to live it my way. And, that's just a fucking... My way is whatever the fuck it's gonna be. My way is my own way. And hopefully I actually get acknowledged and listened to, and my teeth stop hurting because they get fixed, and that I'm able to get a fucking chest binder and a fucking fake dick, and I'm able to fucking do whatever the fuck I want. That's what I want in life, is to be able to do whatever the fuck I want, but not in a bad way. Like, I'm not an idiot, and I don't do whatever the fuck I want in a horribly disastrous way. I genuinely just wish to do the things that I wish to do that make me happy. And it's kind of, like, ridiculous that, like, my happiness apparently affects everyone else around me, as to a point that, like, I'm not allowed to be happy. So that's kind of fucked up. But, like, I'm gonna work on it. Then I'm gonna fucking be me, even if it kills me. Because at this point in time, it doesn't even matter.